The story of Saints Andrew Kim Taegon, Paul Chong Hasang, and Companions. In the 19th century, Korea was a land shrouded in secrecy, its doors firmly closed to foreign influence, particularly Christianity. Yet, amidst this climate of hostility, a remarkable story of faith, courage, and sacrifice unfolded. The story of Saints Andrew Kim Taegon, Paul Chong Hasang, and their companions, who would become martyrs for their unwavering devotion to Christ. The early seeds of faith. Christianity first entered Korea in the late 18th century through Korean scholars who had encountered the faith in China. These early converts returned home with the gospel, and despite the absence of priests or missionaries, they nurtured a burgeoning Christian community. By the early 19th century, the number of Korean Christians grew, though they faced severe persecution from the Confucian monarchy, which viewed Christianity as a threat to societal order. Saint Andrew Kim Taegon. Andrew Kim Taegon was born in 1821 into a devout Christian family. His father, a convert, would later be martyred for his faith. Inspired by his father's sacrifice, Andrew felt a deep calling to serve the church. At the age of 15, he embarked on a perilous journey to China to study for the priesthood, a feat that required crossing treacherous terrain and evading hostile authorities. After years of preparation, Andrew Kim Taegon became the first native Korean priest, ordained in 1845. His return to Korea marked a significant moment for the growing Christian community. Despite the dangers, Andrew worked tirelessly to minister to the faithful, baptizing converts, offering the sacraments, and secretly preaching the gospel. However, the Korean government continued its brutal crackdown on Christians, leading to the arrest of many believers. In 1846, at the age of 25, Andrew was captured while attempting to smuggle missionaries into Korea. He was tortured and, after refusing to renounce his faith, was beheaded on September 16, 1846. His martyrdom marked him as a symbol of faith for the entire Korean church. Saint Paul Chong Hasang. Paul Chong Hasang, born in 1795, was another towering figure in the early Korean church. He came from a Christian family, and his father and brother were both martyred during earlier waves of persecution. Despite the loss, Paul remained steadfast in his faith, determined to continue the work of evangelization. As a lay leader, Paul played a critical role in strengthening the Korean Catholic community. He traveled to China multiple times, pleading with the bishop to send priests to minister to the persecuted Korean faithful. His efforts helped pave the way for Andrew Kim's ordination and the arrival of French missionaries. Paul's eloquence and deep theological knowledge earned him the admiration of many. He even wrote a letter defending the Christian faith to the Korean government, arguing that it posed no threat to the state. Despite his efforts, the persecution continued, and Paul was eventually arrested in 1839. Like Andrew Kim, he was tortured but refused to renounce Christ. He was executed by strangulation on September 22, 1839. The Companions. The martyrs of Korea were not limited to Andrew Kim and Paul Chong. Over 100 other men, women, and children were martyred for their faith during this time. These individuals came from all walks of life, peasants, scholars, young, and old, united in their love for Christ. Among them were Agatha E., a noblewoman who was tortured for her faith and martyred. Columba Kong, a woman who endured severe persecution and encouraged others to remain strong in their beliefs. Peter Cho Chang-hub, a lay catechist who spread the faith despite knowing the danger it posed. Each of these companions demonstrated remarkable courage in the face of suffering, showing that the strength of their faith transcended fear and death. Legacy of the Korean Martyrs. In 1984, Pope John Paul II canonized 103 Korean martyrs, including Andrew Kim Taegon, Paul Chong Hasang, and their companions, during his visit to Korea. Their sacrifice helped lay the foundation for a thriving Catholic community in Korea, which today is home to millions of Christians. The Korean martyrs are celebrated for their extraordinary faith, their dedication to the gospel, and their willingness to suffer for the love of Christ. Their story continues to inspire believers around the world, reminding us of the transformative power of faith, even in the face of persecution. Saints Andrew Kim Taegon, Paul Chong Hasang, and their companions stand as a testament to the enduring legacy of the Korean Church, whose roots are watered by the blood of martyrs.